afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda here of Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to an exciting 1-versus-1 on angle here between in the south. Barton fighting for the Wehrmacht, for the Großdeutschland Panzerdivision, going up here versus Van fighting for the Soviet Union, for the glory of Comrade Stalin, rolling ahead here for the 30th Mechanized Brigade. We've got Lend-Lease immediately chosen, supporting it thusly with supplies from the Americans, amongst other things. Whereas Barton's got mobile defense, German mechanized and close air support, yet none chosen. Bolton's in large infantry, with the except for the Russians, with a Dushka bulletin and a sniper bulletin. We got a sniper start here, by the way, for Barton's sniper start. Whereas for Sitvan, we got two countries there following up on the engineers, with the second engineer's quarters. Lastly, of course, it could be his other sort of opting for sort of just swiftly grabbing more territory, who could be aiming for an early building. Considering he's got a sniper bullet, I mean, the option is there to, you know, maybe an early sniper, sort of early-ish sniper after the two conscripts. Of course, it won't be as early as Barton's sniper, so hence not quite as early sniper there. But there you go. Sharpshooter moving ahead there with the scope G43, though the Kar98K was the preferred rifle of choice for those matters, since it did have more power. Little thing to keep in mind about, you know, between bolt action and semi-automatics, while the semi-automatics did have a high rate of fire, that came at the cost of power, since they used some of the power there for the bullet to actually sort of load in the next bullet. There's some of the gases, so little fun fact. And there we go, we do see the special block currently being set up by Sipvan. Sniping used to take territory, got the pioneers pushing it aggressively. Thusly, though, we are of course seeing a bit of a problem here for Barton, though. Initially, he's not actually grabbing a lot of territory, because personally, essentially, he's doing it wants to harass his opponent or something, but it is very much at the cost of any territory. We got an MD4 here following up, though, for Barton. Sniper there on the hunt, on the prowl, like a hunter. In this case, they're shooting Russians, which I'm pretty sure would be frowned upon nowadays, unless you're in the Ukraine. Anyways, troops are getting suppressed. Shot down. Sniper John's there getting killed. The M31 on the way. Grenadiers there arriving for Barton. And there you go. Counters being pushed away there. Counters being pushed away. Taking shots there. Sniper missed at very close range there. Gute Arbeit, Heinz. Counters there being pushed away. Got ones that being grabbed as well. Barbed wire being laid down as well. We are seeing some rather reasonably thorough barbed wiring there from Van. Engineers are hanging about here. Maybe they're hiding away, ready to strike at the fascists' back as soon as they can. Or maybe they're not. No, not an early sniper. Instead, an early M31 could be used, of course, to hunt down Barton's sniper. Certainly not up. So there we go. Flamethrowers on the way. Aggressive there, aggressive there. We got the grenadiers arriving with a second grenadier squad on the way here for Barton and the Großdeutschland. So named for the fact that back when it sort of formed up, it was actually sort of recruiting from all across Germany. It was actually rather uncommon for most German divisions, since they again sort of just recruited from an area to sort of create a higher unit cohesion, since everybody sort of more or less knew each other, sort of the larger cultural cohesion as well. But the Großdeutschland was unique in that it actually put across Germany from the best from each division and such, so hence it was called Großdeutschland or Greater Germany. Little fun fact. There we go. M31 moving in. They could get hit by the Panzerfaust, and then be hit by the MD42 as well. There, in this case, Sitvan might have made a slight mistake there. Then again, needs to get away. Bit of problematic start there between two houses. God damn it, Yuri! I told you not to drive in there. Drive around, you bastard. Still, Barton is not grabbing a lot of territory. In fact, Sitvan will soon have 2 few points here versus Barton's 9. In fact, Barton's only got 2 points. I mean, he's basically sort of thinking, focusing more just doing damage initially than on actually grabbing any territory. Sniper has arrived. Which is a rather bold strategy in the sense there from Barton. It could easily be countered, say, for example, if Sitvan, for example, if the support company began calling up mortars that could actually bombard what little territory Barton has left. Trying to have the Panzerfaust, another going off there, and there going 31 knocked out, kaput, wrecked. Sniper though does arrive here for Sitvan. Fuel here being taken finally by the Wehrmacht. Took him bloody long enough. Another MG42 there arriving for Barton. So 2 MG42s, a sniper and 2 grenadiers versus 2 conscripts, 2 engineers and a sniper. The M31 of course has already been sent to the great big car park in the sky on fire. We might continue to secure the western side territory they're living, allowing bouncers to grab all this here with less opposition. We got a Strafniki and they're around here for Sitvan as well. Penal troops. Which, by the way, were also used by the Germans. In fact, the Germans were the ones to sort of utilize it first. In fact, I believe some of the different branches had them as well. For example, the Luftwaffe had their own penal troop branch, which sort of fought on the front line. Fun fact there, I believe some of them fought in Arnhem, I think it was? Or was it North Africa? Either way, they fought somewhere. But yeah, some fun little facts there. We got mines here aplenty from Sitvan. Some of the percentage seems interesting, but not bad, not bad. MD42 covering up there, MD42 remaining there. Plenty's leading the way. We've got stuff needing to get no flamethrowers there though for Sitvan. No flamethrowers. No. Oh, do have check-up from Barton, like to make that company quickly follow up. Oh! And he has gone for a reasonably heavy tier 1. What the sniper to go into MD42, so he could in theory try to play, you know, for tier 3 rush. But there goes half the charge, get out there before it sets off, and there we go. Rather bloody close there, and someone might have sawed their pants. And there you go, Dushka arriving, so Sitvan is adding in some heavier support weaponry there, some machine gun fire there versus the fascist bastards. Engineers flanking up there, good chance of forward through the heteros there versus the MD42, like they will, there go Grenades moving in. That will force engineers to get out, they'll reload and help their next cover, they're still doing that. Oh dear, good push away there, MD42 there. Sniper dueling here. In this case, Seat, of course, is lucky he's only got, well, his team snipers are a team working together. Good job, Yuri, catching that bullet for me. That is the true meaning of teamwork in the Soviet sense. Catching a bullet for someone more important. But there we go. Nice flank here, boy. Nice flank. I mean, this is actually something very few players have sort of, for the larger party team, actually do on anger, well, you know, when they're fighting with someone sort of from the south, going for the eastern side. That is just hook about here. I mean, so many players sort of basically forget about this spot, so it can actually be surprisingly effective. If only, you know, say you had a Molotov, you could have done a lot more damage here versus Barton in that move. Still pretty decent there. Got the Dush coming up there for Mr. Sitvan, who's not taking up. He's got plenty of fuel. He could, you know, try and go for a mechanized armor company or tank of a tank command. Sort of rush out something there, sort of further pressure to Barton. But yet to set up the like to mechanized companies. Oh, might happen here. He's also getting more ground. Of course, he's got the munition spot here as well. That took only aid of Barton. Alongside the like to make a nice company, we got a Granatenwerfer on the way, so Barton's the one actually adding some artillery here. Some lighter support weapons. Meanwhile, the Sitvan is keeping up pressure. Barton's doing his best to not suffer too heavily when Sitvan, you know, do his best to sort of bleed out the Russian attackers in the process. Forces sitting up, here's a boat going to find down there, and we've got the Dushka moving up. Snipers, something there. I mean, if he had a mortar sitting on Barton, he could maybe had a good chance of catching the MD42 quickly up. But there we go. Here, Fire though is doing some damage, taking its toll. And we got a 2-1 there on the way. Like to punch spear right there on the way for Barton. And we got another Dushka there arriving now for Sitvan. We also know here that Barton is largely ignoring the entire west of the map there. No real attempt at harassment. And denying territory to Sitvan and also forcing away from the eastern side because currently, you know, otherwise what Barton is doing is basically allowing Sitvan sort of focus exclusively on his territory, and of course that's how to deal with it. But there we go. Pioneers being hit with the minesweepers. Gute Arbeit, gute Arbeit. Strafniki, conscripts and snipers. All the while the MD42 is bombarding the house. 2-1 moving up here. I don't think we actually got any anti-tank grenades here from Sitvan. Down, please runs up for the Duke to increase penetration there with the 2-1, but they still take him down. Got the stuff in flank, but they go 2-2 moving up there with his MD42 turning into them. He liked the punch spear back. The scout car based on a civilian design, by the way, and not the first one. There was actually a previous one which sort of actually looked rather like the M301 from the Germans, which was also used that on the 233, I believe, it was 232. So the predecessor to the 234, aka also the base of the Puma, was also based on civilian car design. In fact, a really, you know, fun fact there that a lot of sort of, the early German armored car designs were basically, you know, civilian car designs, just sort of, you know, made a bit more suitable for warfare. They go 2-1 there versus the penal troops. They need to get away there. Sniper shot failed to make any impression there upon the 222's armour. Mortifying there. They actually managed to go for both cut points. In fact, Sipvan has been too focused in the front line, so we pay attention to his rear line. So right here, bold move there by Barton. Bold move. Cheeky too, but it seems to be working, but still, he's losing a lot of territory. He's also losing a lot of fuel, and again, Sipvan has gained a lot of it. It's surprising that he hasn't used to take up and say rush up for a T-70 or an AA half-track or some SU-76. I mean, it's a bit curious right there. We've got the 2-1 continuing his. Oh, he's finally gotten grenades there. It looks like in this case he's actually baiting in the 2-1, it seems like. To get within close range and get an anti-tank grenade off there. Well executed there, well executed. Lots of mines hit up to defend the area there. Good as well. But Barton continues the assault here. They're losing way. There we go. Trying to catch that sniper. There we go. Down to one. Were they going to just try and finish off the job there, or will they themselves be finished off by the sniper? MD4 taking up position there, multiple 5, we've got MD4 joining in there. Goose cut, quickly pushed out, they've got German sniper moving up there. Picking off further targets from the windows. There we go, almost got the sniper back out there. Dushka here, the Soviet 50 caliber just tearing into this guy. He's got the rocket going off. Almost got the entire unit, but there you go, gunners being pushed away. The Dushka forced to fall back though due to the intense mortar fire raining down. There you go, MD4 about to get this mine, scheisse. No, managed to make. And the Grenadiers were white, forcing guards from there to replace them. We could have maybe gone for some punch for step, but they got a pack 40 on the way. He's clearly worried about Sipvan getting out any armor. And again, considering the fuel he has, the amount of territorial control he has, you'd think so, but so far there's no real sign of that. And they need to enforce as soon as they can. You could also consider upgrading some of the light machine guns. In fact, he might already be doing that. Nope, he isn't actually. Another assault here. More rations to rogue attack. Oh, there you go, mine went off. MD42 sitting up there. Sniper 15 kills still. No real harassment on the left side except that one move from the Pioneers. More 2-1 there, getting repairs. There you go, joining in with his machine gun. Stuff there, taking awful lot of fire there. MP40s, MP42s, mines being waved, threatening in front of them. Be careful, I shall detonate your fillings in your teeth. Yes, not my fillings. Good hit there from the mortar, almost got the conscripts entirely annihilated then before to the back picked it up. The conscripts looked like Barton, forgot about those, hanging about there by the outhouse. And we got an M3A1 here. M5, not M3A1, but M5 half there filled with guardsmen. One job he could do, he actually got a lot of munitions, so he could actually just pop them out and then upgrade to the AA. Except he doesn't have the building for it. In which case, you know, again, another reason he should have maybe considered taking up. All the way, a formidable mechanized assault continues from the mechanized brigade. Rolling ahead for the Soviet Union gunners, going for the cut-off one again, but they could find themselves cut off. And of course, now you got Barton promising this assault to pull back. There you go, he does retreat. At least he did it. Maybe fast enough, maybe not, it's a bit hard to say here. Tank fire there from the 50 caliber machine gun and the people there wielded by the guardsmen inside. Caught in their grab, pack 40 gaining territory there, 10 kills in the 2-2-1. Closing in on Veteran G2. Panzer Grenadier there on the way for Barton as well. No further tech up there. No sign of doctrine either from Barton. It's only a bit of a mixed force though for Sipvan in some centres. Guardsmen, penal troops, conscripts, engineers, Dushkas and snipers. A single half-track, but again, he's got so much fuel, he's got so much munitions, he could easily take up and just go for some armour. I mean, really, for example, just get our mechanized armour company out, for example, so use Shermans in this. You do a lot of good, and for example, getting this one upgraded with the court mount could do a lot of damage to Barton, who in the end goes for mobile defense. Mobile defense, maybe sort of worried about vehicles again. Might be in there for the pool, but of course, Ostrom counter-attack tactics and passive tactician could also be quite helpful for him. Halfway to victory 2, Panthers moving forwards. And there you go, finally a bit of movement up there, but in this case the quick dispatch here by the guardsmen from the half track. He could well quickly rush them out of it, sort of defer the damage. And it's going to get wiped out there. Oh no, Barton's not paying attention. There you go. George. Poor luck there for third level Fritz and his boys. And they're getting another flank from him. And in that sense, despite Savannah, I'd say at this point, questionable strategic moves, he's tactically, he's doing pretty well. And again, constantly applying pressure on him again, which is, sort of a place to tend to neglect here. Overall, not bad there. If just had more support weapons, something that just really put it off, for example, in this case, and moved up the half-track support as well. Probably did a lot of damage, Maybe even gotten the sniper here or something. So a bit of missed opportunity, I think, by Mr. Van here versus Barton. Satchel charge again, leaving a nice scorch mark down the ground, passing forwards. Do not worry, Heinz, it's just flame. Oh, scheiße, get away. There go Mike, even get back. Panzer might not be able to survive. Well, most of them might survive this. 2-1 there, eventually 11 kills. Half track ready again, still no upgrade. Still no tech out from Van. He's really just attempting to play for M4C Shaman's Van. That's actually highly risky. And considering he's suffering a huge manpower bleed, while could be doing some more efficient options when it comes to attacking a position like this. Also, sending an attack like this with only one element to it, when he knows his opponent has an anti-tank and amongst other things, is rather reckless. Quick grenade here. Puma joining in though, 234.2, aka the Puma moving in there. Got the M5 on fire, which by the way was lastly used for Lend-Lease to the British and the Soviets and other armies. The Americans themselves did not use the M5 very much because the armour wasn't quite as good as on the M3 half-track. So yeah, fun fact there about the Americans and their appreciation of their allies. He did have one sort of fun feature. You could actually have the additional machine guns mounted on the sides. There's 2 30 caliber machine guns. Interesting enough, from what I understand, neither the Soviets or the British though make use of it, at least not on a greater scale, which would have been fun. We got a Sherman there around though for Sitvan. Sherman. Puma firing away then before 2 joining in now halfway to Veteran. Or really actually, interestingly enough. They got the M4C there. 50 caliber machine gun going up as well. It's a small motorized Panzer Speer Zug. It could have, for example, been composed of such vehicles, so the general would have been the 234 regular one with the 2cm cannon, and then the 234-2. Though of course the Puma here was later replaced with armoured cars with bigger guns, but on the other hand with no turret. Looks like another sortie again. I mean, that guy, I really like the fact again he's, trying to attack from several angles. I mean, that guy, to a certain extent, Barton is allowing him to do that. The problem is again that he's not attacking from several angles at the same time. He's actually lacks some support weapons, which applies extra pressure. Getting caught here. This is for base defences. Bit awkward there, but he got the mortar. He should actually steal it right here. Grab it away there from Barton. That would be a rather excellent choice. Turn it against Barton instead though. Coming out of five, we got the pack moving up there, he's moving up the Sherman. He's not grabbing the mortar away, he's not grabbing away there. Damaged engine shot through. Gap on the wall there, Puma's pack pointing too far away there. Sherman taking the damage, but he's shooting that as well. Almost got the Puma. Barton's not pulling it back despite having a range advantage. And the Puma decides to and there you go. First once the main gun was wrecked, he did it. Sherman is caught in a bad position. Infantry forced away. While there were some good things here from Sitvan, again, he should have grabbed the mortar and made a run for it. Well, he got the Puma, he might lose to Sherman. But quite a thing he sort of got in full back, but he got this hook thing up here. We got the Panzers, we got the sniper, we got the MP42, which could then insinuate into where the things make things further difficult here for Sitvan's assault. There we go, main gun destroyed. He even had a chance to get out of it, but he actually decided to remain here. Ultimately losing the Sherman there. So that was not the most strategically solid decision there by Sitvan. But of course, he's already called in another Sherman again. He's got so much fuel that he's called in. Then again, had he applied a bit further thinking there, of course, he called in a lot more other armour. And the current situation, I mean, Sitvan's got most of the territory, but he's basically got this little part left and he needs to deal with it. I mean, overall, to some extent, he's got the right idea, try to attack from as many angles as possible. but he needs support weapons. It's sort of very sort of little focused cluster here for Barton, which allows him to sort of make better use of his support weapons, sort of quickly, deal with any attack from any angle, deal with one side, then quickly deal with the other. In that regard, Sitvan needs something to sort of add further pressure. Mortars would have been good, in particular stealing in the enemy's mortar would be a very good choice there for Sitvan, because he's going to have to make some decision now. Either go for Mechanized Armor Company, add in some Katyushas or 76s, but also give me an anti-tank and for the 76s, or go for Support Weapon Company and get some mortars. But he needs some kind of artillery to sort of further pressure Barton while he is there. He also needs to at least have some kind of diversion while he then makes the sort of main tier assault from the south again, because I mean this course sort of pound up further Barton, but again he doesn't need to be doing much about this little area, this rather big gap. There's definitely something Sitvan needs to do. I mean, he's got plenty of reach, got plenty of fuel, plenty of munitions, no issues there. But he's not handling it as effectively as he could. And again, he's basically made that sort of decision, again, that sort of mistake. A lot of players seem to do, when they go, I've got an advantage. Now, how do I exploit it the best? I exploit it by waiting, and waiting, and waiting, and waiting until I can call in doctrinal armor, instead of finishing off here and now. That's basically where things have sort of gone wrong here for Sitvan. That's basically the sort of chance that Barton needs to get back in the fight. And of course, here's the important thing: just because you got 75% on the map doesn't mean necessarily you're going to win if you keep up losing your units, sort of trying to deal with the last few bits. Instead, pull back, build up your advantage solidly with a sort of nice bit of artillery and all that, and then move in and crush it. Instead of what he's doing was just make smaller attacks while sort of bleeding up, while at the same time waiting for something bigger to come. And again, allowing his opponents to build up, because that's basically what happened. Barton did find us back here for the fuel and munitions, and now there's a good chance of him actually getting back. But again, for Sitvan, if he just ticks up, gets some kind of artillery, something else, he might be able to pull through this. He's also got a lot of munitions, some more mines, demo charges, all that could be very good there for Sitvan. For Barton, he needs to do something about this area. Teller mines, S mines, all that would be good. He needs to at least catching some flags or sort of until he gets some mines, but at least buy him a bit of respite initially. He needs to harass more on the left side. Again, Sitvan has gotten truer focused here, so again, harassment here would be good. Would lessen the pressure here and allow Barton to move forward here and maybe secure the victory point right there. Tech up would also be a good choice for Barton in the long run. A bit of Stooks maybe, or Panzer IV, and also just some armor that sort of soak up the damage a bit further. Making good use of counterattack tactics could also help, and maybe some Nostrum. In fact, he could call in some Nostrum and then use those to harass the left side alongside counterattack tactics that could actually allow him to grab a large swath of territory rapidly. Otherwise, a bit more attacking and such. Anyway, it's not so much to calm down though with the Barton. Again, it's basically not him that's sort of wasting opportunity, but again, I will have to say it was a very risky opening there. He actually committed to. And his only luck so far seems to be, again, Sitvan doesn't know what, so far, at least so far, what to do with his advantage. There you go, got the Sherman in the head here. 42, pack 40, boomerang on the Sherman. Again, he's just rushing it in without any support there, straight into enemy lines. Trying to get a softer type, and again, in this case, he's actually exposing a tank there to a lot of fire there from the Germans. Deinhardt there scoring a lovely kill from his Puma. Sitvan apparently was not expecting his opponent to shoot his tank to bits. Yeah, that could easily have been handled notably better. Panzers are moving up, they're doing the engineers here, not a lot of resistance. Dushka there, by the way, can't cover well either due to the shed. Small benefit there for Barton's Panzer Grenadier, and I'm sure they appreciate it. Puma moving up. Got another push for here again. I mean, it's nice to see, continues to push up again. It's surprising to see Barton falling for it every time.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Barton's in a bit of trouble up there. Snarvik is pushing from south here. He might have to fall back here soon enough. We've got the two swarming up there. 14 kills. Closing in on Victory Fleet rapidly. 15 kills. Impressive. Impressive.
The enemy is taking our territory.
Comes there taking losses. Duska's opening up there, pushing back the Panzer Grenadier. Pani is joining in the attempts to rouse out the Russians from the house. Cutting off Barton from a little few munitions he does get. Duska moving up. With a little support again. Come on, Sitvan. Make a proper attack. The point, he's just throwing away units straight at Barton here. Guard moving up there. Another attempt here again, but caught by the MD-42. Puma opening up as well there with his 7.15mm gun. Another Sherman there with Sit Van. Again, he can just keep calling in the men at the moment. He can speed up further by calling in allied supply drops. Well, it can't actually, because again, it's manpower. In this case, it's actually the limiter for Sit Van, not fuel. Just sort of fun little twist, but again, he's not really doing anything that feels sort of push any serious advantage. I mean, he's keeping Barton in check, if you will, but the casualties he's suffering in doing so don't always quite measure him, particularly that second Sherman here really did not pay itself off. And that's a lot of resource, that 380 manpower and 155 fuel. Of course, in this match, it's more currently the manpower that's sort of an actual delay there for Sit Van. Of course, all the infantry are getting bled out, and all of these not too well executed assaults as well, and particularly when he's sent in piecemeal, you know, also helps out Barton. So I mean, he really needs to reconsider his tactics and his strategy for how to deal with Barton. Artillery would be an absolutely good choice again, partly if you know artillery, and again, if just damaging builds, we went for mortars. Smoke screen would be a good way in sort of obfuscating the initial sort of response there from Barton. Now to rush past it. Of course, Barton's not missing a beat here to advance again. Sharpshoots are hanging about there. Almost 2-3 on that 2-2-1. Almost. Only making more. There we go. So moving up there. 50 cal on top as well. Hard deuce. That is taking a few hits. I believe the Russians received about 2,000 Shermans with the 76mm guns and 2,000 without. The attack guns only 1,000. Can't remember, but somewhere around those numbers they got. Mostly fought in the southern sort of front. Hungary, Romania and the likes. Same time, another infantry push here. Almost got the pioneers, almost, but again, stopped here by the bunker. It does seem to have a slightly further range than it's supposed to. Then again, maybe that wrecked Sherman isn't exactly helping either. Sherman pushing in, there you go, wrecking the wreckage. Opening on the mortar crew again. Oh, it was the MD-42 nice position in this case though. Bart, of course, has learned from his mistakes, setting up MD-42 to basically deal with such infantry flank. Mortar dealt with here, we got another pack 40 opportunity with armor pushing through here as well. These Germans quick to fall back though. Shots fired though. Landing a nasty hit there. Boom on the roll.
Has been silenced.
Barton getting hit down by the MD-42. He could use some center rounds there to increase damage. Garth just need to get out of there before they're annihilated. 70 kills in that 2-2-1. Job there for Deutschland. Still no attack from Barton though. Then again, the way that Sit Van is conducting his assaults, I suppose he's not too worried about that at the moment. You're seeing here, Sit Van's not really getting pressured here. He's actually forced him to hit his Sherman there, despite, you know, he is in a deplorable state. The only thing that's holding it together is the threat of it being sent to a gulag alongside its crew and the family's crew of the family. Family's crew. Yeah, blah. My apologies there. Happens from time to time there. Bit awkward though. Always someone's getting sent to a gulag if that thing blows up. And it's not the Germans. Well, maybe they will once the war is over, if they survive. Anyways, second German they're moving ahead rapidly. Taking a few hits there from the Puma. Halfway to actually 2 assault here stalled up by the MD-42. Panzers and grenadiers also providing quite a defensive force.
How can we help? Sniper reporting.
Another push through here, but seems like Sit Van might have forgotten about something. Just a little detail here in the form of an MD-42 there. There you go. Something to ruin the day of Corporal Gert there. He comes under fire there from the Shermans. We've got 2 there. We've got a pack 40 opening up the swab. We could see 1 Sherman down there. Almost got it. Needs to get away. Needs to get away. Almost got the MG42 crew, but get that Sherman out of there. Don't try to lose another one. Puma, almost. Other Sherman taking down, got more into assault. We got something that looks like a better assault here. Almost at work there. Guardsman got annihilated though. Sherman about to get knocked out here as well if he's not careful. Puma there firing away. Satchel charge. There you go. Sherman kaput.
Units are ready to deploy.
Russische Panzer kaput. Smoldering in a small corner of shame on the battlefield. And he got veteran in that 221. It's at 21 kills. Sehr gut. Two Pumas now out here for Barton, a small armoured patrol there.
Sniper here.
Using the constant units repair, but again, Sitban, plenty of fuel, plenty of munitions, there's just no real use of it. He's actually beginning to lose more territory now to Barton.
Panzer Grenadiers. Flamethrowers. Yes, comrade.
Pack here. Ready.
You need something.
Excellent.
Sniper creeping about. Sherman moving ahead. Quick engagement there with the Grenadiers, lots of nasty machine gun fire. Tank was in there behind the wreckage of a falling glider. They were with reasonably good success actually. Pioneers there for some reason continue to move despite all the fire they're attracting from the Russians. Now the Sherman are arriving. And there's quite a few tanks that have been delivered here from Sitban to the front line. There's also been quite a few tanks that have been wrecked.
The enemy is taking what we have secured.
Almost got that 2-1, in fact almost got Vetri 2 here. Main gun destroyed. It looks like one squad will escape. Boom, not looking too good either. There you go, getting a good hit there, getting a good hit. But getting a hit return there by the Sherman, almost. Pack 40's joining in there. Ah, missed. Sherman here coming into a lot of fire. Pumas, Pack 40 targeting, one could disable it. There we go, Panther saves today, another Sherman cooked up like a goose. Might get the Puma hit, but again, another Sherman heavily damaged. Sitban seems rather reckless, to the point where you think he's playing with T-3045s and IS-2s, rather than Shermans. I mean, he definitely seems to be, you know, rating their endurance a bit beyond what they're actually capable of. Right, here we've seen Sitban taking catastrophic loss. I mean, he did some damage to Barton, it's not that, but Barton still got a lot more. Sitban at this point doesn't. Trying to do away the Pack 40s to get the Puma. Constantly need to get away though, before their lives end. Like a very unhappy story. Trying to get the Puma with the Pack 40, the snowing by. He's going to, there we go, clear up the remaining buggers. Now the overall situation for Sitban is looking pretty dire. So much wreckage. Sherman smouldering quietly on their own. Engineers need to get away before it's too late. Or not. Things are further falling apart here for Sitban. Not looking good. Then again, it never did. At least not by this point. Another mortar there running for Barton, not neglecting a vital part of his combined arms suite. Well done there. The MG40 continues to be a nasty obstacle. Of course, now the left side of that is sort of increasingly lost to the German army. Another Sherman. He's lost quite a few Shermans.
We need to re-establish our supply lines.
Quite a few Shermans. pushing forward here. Another 50 caliber going up against so much munitions as well, but sadly not a lot's really done with it in the later game. And we actually got a command tank here. The Feldpanzer has been sort of fumbled up to support the core Deutschland here, it seems, in this sector. Engineers on the way.
Ready. You have done what you were. Yeah. Engineers ready for assignment. The enemy is
Strategy needs to go in there before they are put to, well, a permanent rest there by the command tank. Sherman on the hunt here for some easy targets. And Sony has found some here with the Grenadiers. Neatly opening up. Blowing them down, or at least attempting to there with the 50 caliber and the actual machine gun. I think that's what there is. There go Grenadiers pushed away. Grenadiers pushed away.
ready for action. Ready. Flamethrower squad ready. Yes, comrade. We are ready to go, comrades.
Mines there. You know, while he did it in the previous one when it actually went off, I mean, it's not necessarily a bad idea to mine a spot already, you know, successful, because, you know, most players don't think lightning strikes twice, or, you know, the other player might figure, you know, if it worked once, it might work twice, which it actually can do several times over. And that's a little thing there to keep in mind.
It's done.
Little thing there to keep in mind.
Supply sector under attack.
Looks like Sitban has managed to scrape sufficient forces together. He's not, you know, going for an allied supply, not to really speed up to the procurement of another Sherman just a bit now. But he's lost quite a few. Probably looking at 5 or 6. Coming up there, firing up. Guard the sniper! Vengeance for all the comrades lost! We shall be heroes if we survive. Otherwise we'll be martyrs. There goes Strange and MD42. Not the best executed assault there. Got us out to shout off though. Almost got the MD42 only. Poor Fritz there made it off. 2 moving up there, 22 kills. We got another Sherman there, so up to 2 Shermans again. Up to 2 Shermans again for the umpteenth time.
Our opponents are seizing a
Still got plenty of victory points though. Another unit that wiped out. The losses keep piling up. 51 unit wiped out in the building. Mortars doing their job. Puma moving up here, closing in on Veteran 3, closing in on Veteran 3.
We now have access to additional battlefield options.
Pack 40 joining in. No targets upon there from Barton, though mostly because he got enough munition for it.
Kampfwagen is ready.
Engineers being trained here for Sitvan, but the situation is looking rather dire. We got Panzer here. Barton at this point having divined, you know, that most of the resources are currently going towards tanks rather than infantry, so focusing on the tanks here, should be able to finish it off once and for all if Barton plays his cards correctly. Sherman's moving up their command tank, take a hit. Bit of shooting there, Sherman's moving in there, the shots bouncing, some at least. Veterans you won there on both. Puma knocked out their vengeance. All the harm it's done to the Soviet army. But the damage suffered is heavy, and we got a replacement Puma again. Barton has taken up, but he doesn't really make use for it. I suppose at this point there's not really much sense in going for it.
Units are ready to deploy. Da, comrade.
Sherman being repaired.
Yes, comrade. Combat engineers are standing by. Flamethrower standing by. Engineer standing by. Taking fire.
Veteran 3 penal troops moving up. Shots fired there aplenty. Veteran 222-1 moving up there for the kills, right there for Deutschland. Actually did quite well there, probably going to earn himself an Iron Cross. actually doing some harm there to the field troops. Could actually wipe. There we go, in fact. One less enemy of the fatherland.
Let them keep their faith down the country.
We have contact.
There we go. Veterans of the CoH2 continuing ahead here. Another push from the Sherman. And again straight up into Barton's defences.
We need order. That's a boss standing by.
Sherman moving ahead here.
We have lost the machine.
Almost got the Sherman, almost got the Sherman.
We heard you. What? Scout car awaiting orders. That's a fear.
And there we go, game over. A loss for the Soviet Union. Tactically, Sitman actually played rather strong, and the problem was strategically, it was a mess. And there was some really poor decision made there, which overall I think cost Sitman this fight again. It was basically huge advantage initially, really taking advantage of Barton's strategically poor start, tactically not strong either. But because he didn't take advantage of it, again, that's the important thing. Once you have an advantage, take it, seize it, exploit it. Don't sit about politely and expecting things to just come about. Most of the time, it won't. Not versus a good, devious opponent like Barton. And he's a devious little bastard. Or big bastard, medium-sized bastard. I don't actually know how Barton is, but, you know, bastard nonetheless. And devious he is. And that's basically what hurt Sitman. He just figured, oh, I'll win this easily. I can just calmly wait for a attack. No, you can't. Again, if you've got an advantage, use it. Take up, go from, and that is going to be, you know, I mean, that's really one thing to really happen here with this metagame. If you have an advantage, take it. I mean, if you take up, take it. Don't sit about. The time of just, you know, relying on call-ins, you know, that era is long gone. You can't do that anymore. Not versus a good, aggressive, competent opponent. Barton here with a mix of Pack 40s, Pumas, which was only call-ins, but, you know, he didn't just rely on it solely. He pushed forwards. He could have been more aggressive, but to some extent, you know, Sitman did all the job for him. He just kept throwing away his units. Unproperly supported, and again to that extent, you know, he could have done it so much earlier had he just rushed in some T-70s, a pair of them, T-34s, something. And that's basically the problem. There was no real support elements there to work with Sitman. There was some Dushkas, but, you know, they lacked artillery, they lacked something extra that could have given him the edge over Barton. So that's basically where things went wrong for Sitman. Also, that munitions basically just useless. So again, you know, basically casting this again, you know, point out, you know, don't do it, please. Trying to think ahead. Again, if you have an advantage, use it to take up and push for armor that way. That's a better exploitation armor. Late game doctrinal call-in armor is sort of more, you know, when push comes to shove, you get this stuff. Now that's more of a late game advantage thing you do with. Early game though, you take up and you get some armor that way. Otherwise, you're basically shooting yourself in the foot with a double gauge shotgun, and basically, you know, you're going to bleed to death that way. Again, you know, maybe, you know, have the opponent, you know, not being a competently devious bastard. Sitman might be able to pull it off, but this is Barton we're talking about, and he's no pushover. So I'm reading that guy, you know, he got punished for it, despite, you know, Barton himself mistake, said that was some rather risky, you know, more aggressive opponent probably could have punished Barton a lot harder. I mean, he should have been more aggressive on the left flanks, should have overall been a bit more aggressive, but again, you know, Sitman, I suppose, in that sense, when it was able to keep up the pressure, but again, he couldn't do anything further with it, so that basically is what cost him, because again, you know, then he began making poor decisions, sending units here and there, non-supported, bleeding up quickly. I mean, in that regard, you know, there's also mistakes tactically as the game progressed due to the poor strategy. So, there you go. I hope you enjoyed this match. And in this case, of course, I hope you learned something. If you did want to subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a replay apart some feedback in the comment section. What would you have done differently? Try to be constructive and civil. Not that some always are. And of course, if you feel like supporting the Propagandacast, consider donating. There's a link in the video description. You can do so. Any donations are, of course, most appreciated. So thank you all for watching, and see you all tomorrow. Bye.